Hello, welcome back to Zackus. I'm so glad you are watching this video because this is going to be an amazing video. We're going to do several videos on Dubai. I know if you're watching this video, you're going there or you just want to see it again. It is such an amazing place. This video is going to be all about must-see Dubai. I'm going to cover 5 things that are must-sees in Dubai. Now there's a ton to see. I'm going to do a bonus as well, but I just want to keep this video short and get to the 5 absolute must things, because maybe you're only going there for a couple of days or a week and you just want to know, what do I have to be a part of in Dubai and say I've been there and take pictures and everything. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey guys, let's get into this. I'm gonna count backwards, 5 items you must see. Number 1 is Dubai Beach Club. This is a secret oasis. You have to book online or be a member, get a reservation. You can do that. Do it as quickly as possible. It is a beautiful, beautiful pool setting. There's some Instagram stuff set up for shots for Instagram, and they actually have another pool down by the beach and a private beach you can sit at. They have an amazing restaurant that has amazing food. We were just like, whoa, this is blown away. They have servers walking around all day long, taking your drinks, bringing you food. They have anything from like snacks, fruit, to like full-on entrees and stuff, appetizers, whatever you want while you're sitting by the pool. Or you can go in the restaurant, and you can go in the restaurant dressed, you know, how you are. You don't have to get dressed. And they provide you whatever you reserve. You can reserve loungers with an umbrella, you can do a cabana, you can do a lounger without an umbrella, whatever you want to do. There's different price points for that. And so it's so private though. Like, you would never see it from the road. You would never know it's there unless somebody tells you about it. And she just happened to have an influencer friend that's like, you got to check this out. And it was one of the best days we had. It was so relaxing, just good music. We took a bunch of photos for our social media. Then we just chilled out by the pool, had some fruit, had some water, virgin pina coladas, went in and had lunch at the restaurant, which by the way is open and has a view of the pool and everything. Just very pleasant. No kids. I don't know if kids are not allowed, but there were no kids. It was just very quiet, calm, peaceful, relaxing. One of the best days we had in Dubai. So it made my must-see experience list for Dubai. Number 2 is gonna be the Dubai Future Museum. Okay guys, this looks like a spaceship landed in the middle of Dubai. It is the most crazy thing you will ever see. This is another one that you have to book way in advance. They're booked out several months, so try to get tickets to this because you want to go in, you want to say you've been there, you want to see it and experience it. It is phenomenally crazy, and you've got to see it in the day and at night. So Uber over there at night, or go, you know, get out and take some photos. That's what we did, and then Uber back to your hotel. Because they're closed at night, but the outside is lit up and it looks like an alien spaceship landed. It is so beautifully designed and so unlike anything you've probably ever seen. When you go inside, it's also just magnificently designed. The lighting, the animatronics that are flying around, the staircase, the elevators. It's just so crazy cool and modern that it's unbelievable. Now, there are some downsides, but they're very little. I mean, it is a standard scientific museum, so there's some stuff for the kids. There's stuff that's just kind of cool, and you know, we thought it would be a little bit more futuristic. We were a little disappointed that there weren't more futuristic cars and stuff to see, but the coolest part is just going inside and seeing it, and you get to go up outside in the middle of it and look out over the city and take pictures and stuff and see it. That is another cool thing. And you can go to either side of it. We went to both sides and took pictures. So it just stands out. We drove by it probably almost every day because it's right near the Burj Khalifa and downtown. And it's just always like, whoa, that is just so crazy cool. And that leads me into the 3rd must see, the view at the Palm. We found out about this from friends that had went before us and did some Instagram stuff, and we reached out to them like, what is that? We reached out to them and they got us in to see it, and it is just crazy cool. So you have this man-made islands, right? That's in the shape of a palm. This is something very special and unique to Dubai. What's crazy is when you drive on it to go to like Atlantis or to your hotel or to a restaurant or whatever, you live on it, you don't feel it. But when you go to the view, which is connected to the St. Regis palm, you go way, way, way up in the sky, and it's very fast, easy. Like, I'm scared of heights, but it was very, very easy to get up to. And you can look out and see the entire Palm Island. You can see Atlantis, you can see over and see the shore. You get a 360-degree view, and it is amazing. You cannot miss it. Now, again, you need to book your tickets up as far in advance as you can once you know your dates. And I would recommend the VIP tour because it gets you up faster. You get a little bit more perks. You can go up to the highest tier, which not everyone can go up to. I would just personally recommend you doing that, but if that's not in your budget, at least go and see it. This is crazy cool. You're gonna get amazing photos and videos, and you're just gonna be like overwhelmed by how awesome it is. So don't miss that. That leads me to number 4, the Burj Al Arab. I mean, this is a world famous hotel. It's still to this day one of the only, if not the only, 7-star hotel in the world. It still to this day has the tallest atrium in the world of a hotel. It is the epitome of luxury. I think the minimum is $5,000 a night, and it goes up to $40,000 or $50,000 a night for the presidential suite. People like Justin Bieber, presidents, stars, actors, singers have all stayed at this hotel. It is for the elite. It has a Gordon Ramsay elite restaurant on the very top of it, looking out over the ocean. It has a helipad so you can helicopter over from the airport. Out front were Royce, Bentleys, all Phantoms, the craziest, big, nicest, newest cars you can think of, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. It was absolutely insane. We could not stay there, of course. I'm not wealthy, so we did the tour, which again, you can book ahead of time. It was like $40 a person, so not too bad. And it's across from the water park that sits out front of the Burj Al Arab. There's another hotel. There's a little building there that does the tours, and you go in, they verify your reservation, they give you a lanyard, and then they golf cart you over to the hotel into a private like tour entrance. You walk through the lobby, you go up to the atrium, and then they take you on a tour of the presidential suite. It's not the current one, it's an older one that they use for tours, but still, it is absolutely amazing. 24 karat gold on the wallpaper. The entire bathroom is 24 karat gold. It comes with a personal butler that, you know, does everything you want it to do. With the 7-star hotel, you can ask for anything. Nothing is denied to you. It's just to be as old as it is too, it's like 20 something years old. It still looks brand new. It's unbelievable how well they've maintained it. It is just absolutely a must see. And it's the first man-made island in Dubai. It sits on a man-made island. It is crazy cool. You can watch documentaries before you go on Amazon Prime. I believe HBO has some. I think we watched one on Hulu. We were just watching stuff, and even there, while we were there, we like at night pull up stuff on our Fire Stick and watch stuff because we're here and we want to like see it. We did that in Rome too. We watched like the Angel movies and stuff from Tom Hanks. But anyways, it is something you do not want to miss, and book way in advance, and it will be an amazing day for you. It only takes maybe an hour or two, so it's not an all-day thing, but you definitely want to experience it. And number 5, this is the top of the list, my friends. This is the top of the list, okay? It's the tallest building in the world. It's the Burj Khalifa, and it's one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. Most tall buildings are just square, straight up, like the World Trade Centers or some of the other tall buildings around the world. But this one is just beautifully designed. It also somehow is the tallest screen in the world because at night they literally display all kinds of things on it, and then they have light shows. It is just absolutely spectacular. Again, this one's pretty old, but it looks brand new. It looks like it just opened up. It has the fastest elevator and smoothest elevator in the world. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's like 20 seconds or 10 seconds. It's something crazy that takes you from 0 to 153, which is 154. We went up to 154, just like that. I'm scared of heights. We were so nervous. I've been in elevators like in Vegas, like on the Paris Eiffel Tower there in Vegas at the Paris Hotel. That's so shaky, and you're going up and you're just like, I'm gonna fall, or you know, like feels like a Ferris wheel or something. But it's not like that. It is smooth, fast, and just like boom. I mean, she was terrified. She was like, I'm not going, I can't do it. And when we were done, she was like, oh my goodness, that was crazy, crazy. Just so smooth, so easy. And they have different tiers. So we did the VIP. We wanted to go all the way to the highest floor, which is where you get some treats and some drinks. There's a lot less people. It's very serene and quiet, more elegant. You start at 152 and can go up to 154. And it was just really nice. We got some snacks and little desserts and sat at a window where you could just see out. I mean, the tallest building in the world, you're just looking out over everything. I mean, it's crazy. And it's a 360-degree view. You can see it's a desert. You can see the desert. Suddenly you're like, I'm in a desert, because when you're in Dubai, you don't feel like you're in a desert. You feel like you're in the oasis. I mean, it's like New York on steroids. It's clean, it's safe, it's easy. But when you're up there, you can see that you're actually in a desert, and you can see the ocean, and you can look down on one of the biggest malls in the world, the Dubai Mall, and the big fountains outside of the Burj Khalifa, and the new souk across from the Burj Khalifa, and the hotels and the neighborhoods. And we could even see our hotel that's downtown, and you could just see everything, see Adra Sky. It was crazy. It was just absolutely breathtaking. And then we went all the way back down to where I think it's like 130 is where most people go, and they have a souvenir shop and a little bigger outlook. You can go outside, you can go inside. It's just really an experience you don't want to miss. You're going all the way to Dubai. You want to experience the tallest building in the world. And a little secret tip, they're fixing to build a taller building than the Burj Khalifa. And yes, it's being worked on right now in Dubai, which is just insane. It's just crazy, but everything they do is just amazing. I don't know if I've ever experienced anything quite like it. Their level of standards is so high, and they actually achieve it, and they achieve it quickly. They have 1/3 of the world's cranes in operation. 1/3 of the world's cranes in Dubai. That is insane to think about. They build everything with precision, care, and high quality. Everything we experienced in Dubai was just absolutely amazing. The people were super nice. The food, the atmosphere was great. The hotels were great. I'm gonna do a whole video on food, transportation, hotels, all that stuff. So be sure and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Zackus Nation. You'll get notified first when I put up those videos. And it's free to do so. Cancel at any time. Become part of this thing we're doing here. We're doing honest reviews that you can trust, that you can like know and see the products and know it's not sponsored or commercial or anything like that. That is my goal here for Zackus. So here's the bonus. You know you've been waiting for this, but this is a little two-part, because I'm gonna give you a tip, and I'm gonna tell you another must-see. Okay, are you ready? You still with me? You still here? Come back to me. All right, ready? Book way in advance. Book is like 6 months out. If you know you're going next April or May, start booking things now. There's so many cool things in Dubai, and everything is reserved and as a reservation online. Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab, the beach club, the view, the Atlantis. I'm gonna tell you about some food places that are like amazing, but you gotta book them way in advance. Hotels, you're gonna get a better price on hotels the further you book out. Just be sure that you're not waiting. We had some friends that found out we were in Dubai, and some other influencers were there, and they're like, I'm coming. And they were like, wanted to stay in our hotel, and it was like 4 times the price we got it for. And they were just blown away, and they were like searching. Everything was so high. You have to book in advance, have to book all your experiences, museums, everything I've talked about here, the tours, if you want to go to a pool, if you want to go to the gardens, there's beautiful, beautiful gardens there, and the butterfly gardens. If you want to go to, you know, whatever, like even if you want to go see a movie at the Dubai Mall, or you want to go to the ski thing in the other mall, they have a full indoor snow skiing. Yes, it's crazy. At the mall, okay? Like mountains you ski down, and ski lifts and stuff. We didn't get to see that, but some friends have been there that like to ski, and they were just like, what the heck? I mean, it's crazy. But anything you want to do, just book ahead of time. And then of course there's the huge, massive, it takes like 3 days, as 10 levels to walk through one of the largest malls in the world, the Dubai Mall, which is connected to the Burj Khalifa. It's downtown Dubai, and the best way to get there is, I'll tell you in another video, in the transportation video. But I'm gonna talk about all that. But the shopping goes from anywhere from like Payless shoes all the way up to Cartier. Like you have people spending like $100,000 on a watch and someone paying like $10 for shoes. It's insane. Beautiful, beautiful fountains, a massive aquarium in the mall, and then you have this huge hockey arena in the mall. You have a huge VR park in the mall that has an indoor VR roller coaster. The ones where you wear the headset and you go, it's indoor. They have stuff for kids. They have a huge theater with a VIP theater. I wouldn't recommend it. We didn't have the best experience there. It's not like the ones in the States. I was expecting it to be a higher quality, better seats, with people coming in to serve you. They want to take your order before you go into the movie, and then you're done. Like they don't want to come back and get you more drinks or anything like that. And the seats were really old. I'm sure there's maybe a better cinema. We went to that one in the mall, but a little disappointing because their standards are so high, their quality is so high, so maybe they're gonna upgrade that there. But it is just so clean, it's so safe, it's so beautiful. There's a huge Apple store, there's coffee shops, there's stuff like, you won't believe it, but Cheesecake Factory, stuff like that. And then there's foreign stuff, and then there's a whole souk connected to the mall. So you can go in and do more traditional stuff. And one thing I would say, another part of this bonus, is go to the old souk. It's like a market. That's what they call their marketplaces. And it's called Old Dubai, and it's the old original souk. And the only thing I would recommend is take cash, don't use a card, and don't believe the prices. Barter with them hard, because they try to take advantage of Americans. They try to charge us like $100 for something that was $5. So you gotta really be careful. But it's really cool to go walk through, to see all the old boats, the fishing boats and stuff. You can ride some of the boats if you want to. Everything is safe there because their laws are so strict. And I'm gonna get into some of that on the food stuff too. But you're really, really, really safe. And the people are just so nice. You're gonna have an amazing trip. I hope this video helped you. I hope you're like, oh, I didn't even know about that. I gotta go see that. Or I didn't know there was different tiers to that. Or something that you didn't know about, you're gonna get to see and experience, because it's so cool. And there's so many things, I can't list them all here. I mean, there's so much to do. There's the frame, the gardens, the butterfly gardens, there's the Aurora pool, there's the one of the largest Ferris wheels in the world, like in Vegas, that you just get these breathtaking views. There's yachting, there's sea doing, there's eating down by the water, you know, like at a lake or at the ocean. There's beaches. You can have a vacation there that's like really relaxing and just chill, like luxury, like sit by the pool all day at Adria Sky, get drinking whatever you drink, and there's a restaurant there to eat and go down to your room. Or you can go on a tour thing. The desert didn't make my list because we had a horrible experience. We did a Viator, which I've done Viator before and loved them, but we did a tour that was a little too good to be true. It was like $40 a person for 8 hours. They pick you up, they take you 4-wheel dune buggy, Campbell, feed you, camp, show, all the stuff, ride you through the desert. And I will say, I'm grateful for the experience. We both were grateful, but it was an old 4Runner with no air, and they squeezed this big guy into the little tiny back seat. I could not move. I was claustrophobic, and I had to ride like that for an hour. And I was just pissed. And then I realized some of our friends went a couple days later, and we saw some of this out there. You can do private tours with, it's just you and a nice new like 4Runner or, you know, Nissan or something. And it's just so much better because you can control how long you want. Like the 4-wheelers was like, you rode one time looping, it's like, get back in the car. And you can control more of what you do and how you do it and enjoy it and have air and have water and have stuff like that. So they also went to nicer camps and had the food. We couldn't even eat the food. It was so bad. So we didn't enjoy that part. That's why I didn't make my must see. But I would go to the desert. They have hot air balloons. And they just have crazy stuff. I'm going to talk about some of that in the transportation stuff and the tour video, but I just wanted to touch on it here in case you didn't see that. At the end of all my videos, as soon as it ends, I put up other videos that are tied to this one, so you can just click on those if you're looking for it, or hit that subscribe button if it's not up yet, so you'll get notified when it goes live, because you want to become part of the Zachus Nation. You know, it's free to do so, cancel anytime. I love seeing your beautiful faces. I'm so glad you got to watch this video, and I'm so excited that you're going to Dubai, or you're in Dubai, or you've been to Dubai. It is an amazing place. We can't wait to go back. We're gonna try to go back next year. And if you haven't seen my travel videos, check out Zachus Travel. I've also got videos here of like our business class flights over to Dubai if you wanna see more about that. I'm gonna put up a lot about Dubai because there's so much to cover. It'll be like an hour video if I do it all in one video. So I just wanna break it up a little bit and make it easier to watch and get the information so you can have an amazing time. And feel free to comment if you have questions or ask me anything. Hey, I will catch you in the next Zachus video. Peace.